don't stay, so they leave, or they just bitter in life and stuff like that. Like I'm at a situation where I work for FedEx, but the FedEx drivers are so used to their routes and they're so used to people like quitting on like after their training, they really don't want to waste their
Right.
time trying to help me.
Yeah, yeah, and like that's like my thing too. I one of my pet peeves is wasting time. I hate to waste like a person's time, and I hate when people waste time. You know what I'm saying? Like with me, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just first, all right. You know what? I'm gonna be real and fucking transparent. I didn't like the dude who was trying to train me. You know what I'm saying? He was talking a little bit down to me. I checked him once on it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know if he felt like my vibe. You know what I'm saying? And then, when he was doing some shit like in front of guests and customers, you know what? I was like, you know what, man? I'm good. And I just went to the supervisor that was there, that who she was so nice. And I was like, yo, listen, thank you. I respect like what y'all got going on here. I respect y'all. But this ain't for me. And I'm good with that. I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? I was just doing it just so I could meet some new people. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna get rich off of that shit, you know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
but sometimes certain things ain't for you, and that's okay. And that's okay to accept that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
You
it's a
know what?
lesson learned uh, for me.
But you know what, Hob? You know what's the problem of that? Because everybody's not like me and you, where if it doesn't work out, you know what? I respect what you got going on. I'm gonna dip because this ain't for
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
For sure,
certain
for sure,
people
for sure.
they don't have that luxury to be like, yo, you know, I could afford not to have a job. Yo, what up, June? Miss Sammy was popping. But it's hard when you have motherfuckers like that really want to be there, that is showing up, and that's really trying. But there's people that are like the dickhead that fucked with you. There's always one, and you hear this every job I go to. There's always that one guy.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And let me ask you something. Yours was in PA or in New York, so I just got to ask this question, and I think it's totally appropriate. It might not have been. Was he white?
Yeah, of course. Everybody there was, you know, there was no type of di
Diverse.
diversity. There was none of that. You know what I'm saying? But still, I really didn't look at it like in that way. You know what I'm saying? But being there for like a week, I kind of felt the vibes. You know what I'm saying? I'm really good at sensing vibes, and the vibe just wasn't for me. And and if I can't do something 100%, as you know, bro, I've told you like a bunch of times, if I can't do this 100%, I'm not gonna do it because I'm not gonna give like no half-ass shit. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
I've always been like that way. You know what I mean? So if I'm gonna go to a part-time job, and if I'm not gonna give it 100%, then why am I even wasting my time? You know what I'm saying? I could be home chilling. You know what I mean? So
Yo, because what? All right. So the way that I feel about it, right, is like I really want to work. I want to work because I like things. I like weed. I like going out and eating what I want. I don't want the value meal. I want the steak. I want the potatoes. I want the ribs. I want, you know what I mean? Like I want to look good when I go out. So I understand that I have to work to get all of that. And I hate that. I understand that. And I go every morning because I gotta do first shift. I'm an old head. I don't do nights. I don't like, second shift. I always gotta be in the first shift because I want to get in up early and get out. And if
same
I'm
here.
wasting yeah, if I'm not wasting my time, but if I'm getting up every day at like fucking crack ass dawn, 3 o'clock to get at my job at 5 o'clock on time every day, and I'm clocking in on time, and I'm trying. Why are you giving me a hard time? Why are you making me
Yeah.
hate my job? I hate people like that.
And,
That you make me hate coming to work.
yeah, and the reason why I don't feel way too bad about it is because when I applied for a whole different like a position. You know what I'm saying? And they told me, you know what, like at the moment, like we don't have that position like available, but if you like, we could put you all the way over here. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I'm like, you know what? I'm letting y'all know, excuse me now, that that's not what I'm applying for because I've never done like what you want me to do. But you know what? I'm gonna give it a shot. And mind you, I gave it like 100%, man. I just couldn't do it. Let's see. I'm good.
I just feel bad for the motherfuckers around this time that need a job
I
because
know, I
life
know, I
happens.
know, I know, I know. And like I didn't want it to look like fucking that way. Like if I got it like that, that you know, I could just walk off a job and not worry about it. Nah, that's not the message I'm trying to put out there. You know what I'm saying? Yes, man. And it's just like and it's just like I said. Right before I fucking walked out of there, I told them all, listen, I respect all of y'all and like what you do, but this ain't for me. You know what I'm
And
saying?
that's
So
dope for you to be able to do, man. But like I said, like them motherfuckers that can't, that Christmas is right around the corner.
I
You got a
know, I know, I
birthday,
know,
you
I
got
know,
this, you got
I know,
bills,
I
and you
know.
stressed. You know what I mean? It's okay. Like shit gets better. If that don't work for you, what I will say, and this is off of personal, like real shit. If it's hard for you, if you got to sit in the parking lot for 20 minutes and debate, like, yo, should I go in? Should I quit? That's not for you, bro. You're
Yeah.
miserable. Go find
And
something else because
and mind you that like my wife was like, I don't even know why you even doing this. Like you don't need this part-time job. We good. But I was like, nah, I want to do it like for me. You know what I'm saying? I want to do it like for me. And she kept on. She was like, I don't know why you doing this. You don't need it. But and, you know, I guess she was right. It wasn't for me. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So
yeah, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like today, it was weird, right? So I'm in FedEx right now, and I'm not liking it. They got me on a whole bunch of different routes in the countryside and shit like that. And by the way, FedEx has made me the biggest hater in the world because I pull up to these big ass mansions and I see you
hmm
motherfuckers with the glass fucking fireball and elevators in your house and your ceilings is as tall as my whole house. I'm hating. I'm that nigga going like, why the fuck does your shit need to be that big, bro? Why would you need two palms, you bitch ass nigga? You, anyways. So today, I wanted to quit, right? I wanted to quit. I'm like, yo, my bills is paid. I just sold another belt for 1,300. Yo, bro, I don't need nothing, bro. I don't need nothing, bro. Like, so I'm sitting in the like I said, I'm sitting in the parking lot and I'm like, yo, this ain't it, bro. I'm gonna go get another job. Like I'm filling out Indeeds while I'm there. So a FedEx here closer to me, they've been keeping in touch with me and they're like, yo, we're gonna have you in the smallest route with the smallest truck. You know what I mean? You just do your thing, come fuck with us. Don't quit over there because they'll make you ineligible and shit like that. Just play it cool and yeah, just be cool. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do that. I go in, I'm with the dude. He's cool as fuck. He's showing me little tricks of the trades and shit like that. I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm about to master this shit. and it was just a
Mm,
better day. I know that the grass is greener on the other side. I know that there's actually an opportunity for me to be comfortable over here. You know what I mean? And
right.
I just wish everybody could be like that, bro. Where it's just everything just falls in place and it's cool and shit like that, bro. But
Listen,
sometimes it does.
if if you're gonna spend time of your day in life, you have to enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? And you have to enjoy what you do. Because if you don't, then you're just gonna be upset and miserable and crabby all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if you're somewhere and you're just not happy, man, just be out. So, you know what
Yeah,
I'm
make you
saying?
happy.
It's okay.
Man.
It's okay. It's okay. You know. So,
Yo, there be
anyway,
days where I'm just like, yo, I want to quit
my
and just
shit.
start streaming all day, bro. I just want to just hop on the computer and just fulfill these dreams and shit. But that
Yeah,
YouTube
that'll be
money is very
nice.
slow. Yeah, that YouTube money is very slow when you first started. We picking up a little bit, bro. We were getting, yo,
That's
bro.
all
We
right.
started
It's
out with just
okay.
getting like 19 cents, 75 cents. Now we working up to a dollar
Ooh.
19 a day. Fuck is you niggas talking about, bro?
Okay. That's right. The
A
residual
dollar 19
income.
a day. Yeah, them YouTube checks
Oh
is gonna come
shit.
in real fast once we get to the real subscribers. So we need all of y'all to keep coming back. You know what I mean? We love all of y'all. Shouts out to June. Yes, I seen this nigga. So I have one of my partners on here, right? His name is Young Sound June. I've known this kid
Yeah.
forever. This nigga was
Okay.
bait trapping like bitches, bro. Like thirst trapping bitches. You know how bitches got like, yo, they got their hair done and their nails done, so they want to just be like this in the
Mm-hmm.
fucking camera. This nigga goes
Mm-hmm.
full FedEx, full fed with the badge and everything. Talk about life is good. Like
Okay.
you,
Ah.
you thirst trapping as a nigga when you posted your job and talk about this is a good motherfucking job, boy. There's
Shout
been
to
plenty of
FedEx.
times I wanted to quit that fucking job, but that check came in high. I'm like,
Now,
I got
actually, I worked in FedEx for like 5 months, and when I tell you I lost like 30 pounds in that bitch, I was really working in FedEx. Like I was a package handler or whatever, pause. And I was in that truck, B. So it was the real deal. And it was fun, man. But that's definitely for the young boys. If you're mid 30s, 40s, nah, bro, that job ain't for you.
listen, if you just have a problem with like navigations and stuff like that, that job, this job ain't for you, bro. Like if you and your partner fight every time you niggas gotta go to the grocery store because yo, this motherfucker scared to run through traffic or some shit, bro. This job ain't for you, bro. This is not it, bro. But yeah, man, there's been a lot of shit going on. I don't know if you want to jump into the sports or what's been going on in the hip hop scene, bro.
It's on you, baby.
Bro, why they do my nigga Diddy like that, bro?
Damn, what they gave Diddy what fit? I said it. I said it. I said that they were gonna give him 7. Then with the time served, it will be 5. So I was off a little bit. So instead, like they gave him what, like close to 4 years or 5 years, and
Yeah,
then
like
and then
four
with
and a half. Like
his time that like he served already, so he's basically gonna do 3, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna be out like in 2 or less than that. I don't know, but
I understand all of that. I feel more type of
I
way because
I knew from Jump Street that the judge wasn't fucking playing around. Like when they denied him bail, like throughout this whole shit, I knew. I was like, yo, like the judge is gonna make an example. He's gonna give him time, and like that's what happened. You know what I mean? So
But he didn't give him the correct. Yo, bro, you're telling me, right? All right. So what happens is when you go to jail, say you
Right.
get stopped with like a traffic stop, like you ran a stop sign or some shit, and you know, like some shit happens, or like even if you get into a fight, if you get into a fight and you pulled out a a weapon, but you didn't use that weapon, you're still gonna get charged with aggravated assault, simple assault, terroristic threats, endangerment of this, that, right? And then your lawyer gets it to the point where yo, the aggravated assault and everything gets dropped, but you're gonna get charged with a simple assault. A simple assault is probation to 6 months in jail, right? This is a first time nigga that's doing some shit. So the judge knows that everything got dropped, but he's like, yo, I heard a lot of what's going on, and I feel like I want to charge you for all the charges that got dropped. You can't do that, my boy. Like you
I
can't.
know
That's
it's whack. Trust me, it's whack. It's really whack. But we all knew that fucking he was gonna get something. He was not. They were not letting him go off time serve.
but bro, they
No
let pedophiles
way.
go. They let
No
pedophiles go
way.
with probation, bro. 6 months, not even 3 months on good
It's
behavior.
it's hard to unsee that video. It's hard. You can't unsee that video when he's doing those fucking football punch on fucking Cassie. You can't unsee it, and the judge definitely did not want to unsee that shit. So he made him pay for it. That's it.
Let me
He
ask
made
you
him pay for
something.
it. Yeah.
Would you get your ass beat by Tyson for $30 million?
Would I get my ass beat by Tyson?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Fuck
All
me
right.
up for
All
fucking
right. I
30
believe
for
everybody
30
needs to
million?
take that $30 million. So
Take that.
let me tell you this. Did she get her ass beat? Yes. Yes, she got her ass beat. Is it wrong? Yes. But do we not remember that we have a whole website called World Star where niggas is getting done dirty? Like, bro, we have real shit going on other than Diddy beating a bitch that, mind you, he did not get charged with a domestic violence. The nigga didn't even get a simple assault. He didn't get
I,
bribery. He,
yeah,
he got a man act, bro.
I understand what you're saying. Totally, totally. But the judge was like, fuck that shit, bro. No. You are P. Diddy. You got all this money and you got all this power and you have the power to fly people out and do whatever craziness you want to do, and you're not gonna leave here today. You're not gonna leave here today, dog. You're gonna do your time, and you're gonna do some time. You're gonna do something. I'm pretty sure his lawyers are gonna appeal, which they have like every right, like to appeal, and you never know. He might even get less time. You know what I'm saying? But I think the judge was pressured to do that. I'm pretty sure he was pressured like to do that.
Well, let me just say that Jeffrey Epstein, the nigga with the whole, yeah, that guy, Trump's man, has the
Hmm.
same charges on top of a whole bunch of fraud and other shit, right? And the nigga got house arrest for the same exact charge that Diddy got. Just saying that. That's just right there. Put that on there. Secondly, bro, this is on live. No matter how, even though they didn't have one camera in there or anything, people were like moment to moment on this Diddy case. Like we're watching the DA pull the shit that they pull, bro. Like you're giving out Ricos like it's fucking free hamburgers at McDonald's, bro. Like you're not even paying for this, bro. We pay for that, the taxpayer. You're giving out Ricos and your shits ain't even sticking. You're not even getting niggas, bro. You giving out one man Ricos. You sending out Ricos in Atlanta for 2 years. Like this shit is
No.
ridiculous because nothing is sticking, bro. The word
Yeah, I
RICO
mean,
doesn't mean
I think that they just use that shit just because it sound good. You know what I mean? That's all.
it's a scare the niggas into snitching. Yo, you about to
It's
catch
just a
RICO.
scare.
It's a
Yeah,
scare.
that's
And
exactly
niggas
what
need
that
to
shit
shut the
is.
fuck up, bro. Young
That's
Thugs,
the problem too.
co-defendants, I forgot which ones they were. They shut the fuck up, right? Everybody snitched. They did this, got on parole for 15 years. These niggas did this, and they got their jacket filthy. Two niggas out of that whole case shut the fuck up. Guess what happened? Everything got dropped. Everything got dropped, bro, because they shut the fuck up,
That's what I'm
bro.
saying. Nah,
And
but
that was
look,
a week after Thug copped out, like crazy.
he was on a RICO case by himself. Who was the other people that's in your organized crime like fucking syndicate? There was nobody else charged. So how they gonna get a RICO like a conviction?
Yo,
Like
bro,
a conviction. You know what I'm
they
saying?
fired
It
the
doesn't make
DA
sense.
on that case, bro. They fired her because of how bad she did on that case, but they still got the conviction, bro.
I mean, I think it was a win-win for all parties involved. You know what I mean? Because
No,
like
bro,
what
his
they wanted to give
timeline,
Diddy,
bro.
because like what they wanted to give Diddy was like 11. So
But bro, all right. Because this is the thing, right? If they're just giving out Ricos to these rappers, Meek Mill called an attempt of murder for popping a Willie. Yo,
hmm
remember, this is shit that niggas with millions of dollars is doing. Think about what they did to me, bro. Think about they took they did my jacket dirty, my nigga. I went to jail for for a very long time for something I didn't do because this is the game that like this system is so dirty, bro. And it's in our face. Like nowadays that we're all on it, like they're just hiring anybody and whoever can stay and kind of do the job, that's what they're doing. And I see that with judges, public defenders, or actual lawyers, the DA. Like these are people that run our like court systems, bro. That obviously they don't know the difference between on a domestic violence, a simple assault, and all of these other shits, and a RICO.
hmm
Like, so what happens when if we're watching in real time, huh? These motherfuckers that are just charging niggas with anything, we're worried about the celebrities. They're gonna eat good regardless if they're in jail or out of jail. They're able to pay for house arrest. What about the niggas that are doing life because of some bullshit, bro? Some lie, something like, and there's no real fairness thank God you didn't have to deal with nothing in the, in the system. But bro, I'm my story. I didn't do anything to anybody, and I got an attempt to murder and an aggravated assault. I had to cop out to
Oh my
aggravated
goodness.
assault because yeah, I had to cop out to aggravated assault because I didn't have no money to fight this shit, bro. And if a motherfucker gonna come with their witnesses and say that nigga tried to kill me and look at me, automatically, bro, you look at me and be like, yeah, that's
And that's
believable.
the difference. And that's the difference. One person with money and one person with no money. You know what I mean?
It's kind of scary because you see the niggas with money and what they if they want you, bro, they're gonna embarrass you. And then after they embarrass you,
Yeah.
they're gonna take everything from you, even if you're Diddy, bro.
I mean, but even if you're Diddy, you know what I'm saying? He's never gonna be the same like after this. Regardless. His reputation is tarnished. He's not gonna have no type of comeback and none of that bullshit. It's over. You know what I'm saying? And this is just the
Yeah.
beginning. This is not including all the other like the civil cases that he's gonna have to deal with, and it's gonna make it that much fucking difficult because he got like a conviction and he's doing time. So that's gonna affect a lot of these civil fucking cases where he's gonna have to settle for millions and millions of dollars each one. So, and as of right now, this is like 100 cases. So how's he going to pay for this? Which he's not. He's gonna wind up having to file like for fucking
Bankrupt.
like for fucking
Chapter
bankruptcy.
7.
Yeah, he's gonna have to, because he. I doubt that he's gonna want to pay like 100 people all better like millions of dollars each. That's just not gonna happen. So
I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's not about the race. I understand that he did bad. Yeah, the video is unseeable. The video is so horrible. But are we not gonna like sit here and not say that a man's rights as a fucking American is not being violated? Not even to even mention what Trump is literally doing to everybody, like taking freedom of speech away and all of that. But like, bro, what they're doing is not like, it's more disturbing because it's deeper. Like people are so blind to he beat her, so he should get more years. He didn't get charged for that. Now it's another thing if you said that they charged him and he beat it and he still got them years for it back. That's one thing. But he didn't even get charged for it, bro.
yeah, no, I trust me. I get like what you're saying, like what you're saying, but I think like the government's goal was to suppress like this dude. You know what I'm saying? One, to tarnish his reputation, to make him sell all his businesses and to step down of the positions, to make him spend a lot of money on this defense. And and just think about like what they did to Bill Cosby. Same thing. You know what I'm saying? He was on top of the world. He was just about to buy like the network, and they was like, nah, we can't let that happen. So, you know, they made him waste all his money on fighting like for
And
the for himself. And like,
I wonder if the people that I wonder that the people that are judging, right? The fans that are judging, have they had their level of success to know what these people are actually going through? You know what I mean? Like, for instance, Hav, when you was in the club before, right? La
right,
Mesa, right? Yeah, right. When you was in over there, mad love, right? Everything was love. Everything. Oh, we love these niggas. These niggas is the shit. These is the realest niggas ever. But once you
right,
put that, I'm actually gonna do my own shit. Huh? Like you seen where it was like, oh, that's fake. Oh, that's sabotage. That can actually, that like it doesn't make sense why they turned on me, but I see why now. You know what I mean? Because it's like you leveled up to where it's like you your own person now. When you was with everybody else, man, these bro, the best niggas in the world.
right.
But now it's like, yo, you got your own shit, and it's like, that nigga weird, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So that's why I
Listen,
don't really
man.
judge everybody.
No, you can't, because at the end of the day, it's your life. You make like the decisions you make for you, not for nobody else. You know what I'm saying? And once we all learn that sometimes you gotta be a little selfish, and you gotta do things for you, and don't worry about like what like everybody else thinks, because at the end of the day, you're never gonna make everybody happy. Somebody somewhere is gonna have an opinion on you. You know what I'm saying? And if you focus on what others think of you, then you're never gonna be able to live. You know what I'm saying? So
I got a question.
Yeah, what's up?
As a 14-year-old kid, bro, when you was 14, right?
Okay.
How much freedom did you have as a young boy? Like, was you able to come in 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, or maybe not even at all?
Nah, I was a mama's boy to the T.
Okay.
You know,
So,
I thought that I could, and for the most part, I was a bigger kid. You know what I mean? So I was always in the older crowd anyway. So I used to always go out with my older cousins and stuff like that. And I mixed and I blended into the, if I was 14, into the 17 and like the 18-year-old crowd. I was always in that mix. You know what I mean? But with my mom's now, she was super strict. I couldn't be out there like that. You know what I mean? It was maybe when I was like 16 is when I started to
I
like
only
to
ask you that.
rebel a little bit, and but not young like in my hood. Nah, man, I was a mama's boy. you know and
All right, let me even ask you this much. All right, let me ask you this
yeah,
much.
talk to me.
At 17,
Hmm.
for your kids, at 17, could they go out and just disappear for the weekend and just come
No,
back and go to school and just not?
no,
Okay,
no,
okay,
no, no. I mean,
all right.
it's the like right now I have my daughter who's a senior up in high school, and she still has to follow rules. She still has to have a certain time to be home. I don't care if especially like on a school night, I don't care if you're a senior in high school. You're gonna be home at you like to come home. Um, you know, that's just as a concerned parent, like should be. You know what I mean?
All right.
Because I don't want like my
Um,
daughter to be out there up in the street and then like I don't know like where the hell she at or like where who she at. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
all
you
right,
see,
so all right,
now is
so
a
even
different
better.
time.
You're doing
You see, like now is a different time because I got a phone and I could just plug in like her location to where she at. But just think about like when I was like fucking that age and like my parents didn't have none of that. You know what I mean? So, so just imagine how they felt when I wasn't home at like a certain time. Like there wasn't no cell phone or nothing like that. You know what I mean? So it's a little bit of a different time. I think I give like my kids a little bit more of a leeway than like my parents did. But that's because like the technology is a little different, and it helps us like parent a little better, I guess, if that's the case. you
and
know?
yeah, like you said, now it's a different time where you could share locations and stuff like that. So there's really no real reason for you not to know where your kids is. A reason I asked you
Exactly.
all of this is because when you were younger, it was a different time. So I wanted to know, like, how the fuck did all of these young ass 13, 14-year-old girls get into all of these fucking places, go on tour with certain niggas, like, and just like why and why is it such an epidemic in the music world for young 13-year-old women? Like, why is it always a story with these young girls, bro? Like, where's the
Well,
parents? Where's
it
anything?
it
Like,
yeah, I mean it comes down to the home. It comes down to how you're raised at home. That's the bottom line. There's no other excuse or explanation. Everything starts from the home. You know what I mean? So
let me just
if
say
if
that if you have a pretty daughter, you might have a broken down home. Like something about Pretty Women, it's so many broken down homes with like the baddest bitches in the world, bro.
Well, I mean, well, like the big plus up in the hood is always to have a home like with both parents. You know what I'm saying? But let's be real, let's face it, like in the hood too, there's a lot of single parent homes. You know what I'm saying? And like that one parent is either working, trying to make money, and unfortunately, like in that age, they can't always keep an eye on like their kid. So like their kid is gonna test the waters, you know what I mean? And that's what happens. You know what I mean? Of course, like there's always an advantage when there's mother and father like at home, but like a lot of us that grew up in the hood really didn't have like that type of luxury. And those like and for those that did really didn't like appreciate it much. You know what I'm saying? Until they were like fucking older and fucking realized that like, damn, I kinda had it good, you know? Yeah.
I just don't understand, bro. Like I'm listening to all like there's a girl that's talking about how Uncle Luke groomed her, and she was on tour with Uncle Luke at 14. And the only thing I'm listening to is like, where were the
Oh, are you
parents?
talking about Gloria
Yeah,
Velez? Yeah,
yeah,
I mean,
Gloria
yeah,
Velez.
it, like watching her speak and watching her interview, it's sad. It's really is sad. You know what I mean? Because oh, who do you really blame? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you blame like her home and her structure like at home. There ain't no way my 13, 14-year-old is gonna be on tour with Luke.
With
You know
Luke,
what I'm saying? That it doesn't even sound right, but
because the first thing you think about, right? You come to your parents. Can I go on tour? No, that's the first thing, right?
yeah.
But then afterwards, you go, like, say the parent is open minded. They want to hear or
Hmm.
know who you going on tour with. They might even want to
Yeah.
go to a show to see what goes on. Like,
But
nigga,
this goes to show you, because she's in her 40s, like close to being 50, and you can see that she's still fucking traumatized by all that shit, bro. And that stays with you forever. You know what I'm saying? And it's really sad. You know what I mean?
I
It
mean,
really is. You know what
I
I'm saying?
think it's because like who doesn't just take all right, you go with a rapper and say some shit happens. Like yeah, it's traumatizing, but like when do you say, yo, get with one of these rappers and then yo pay my rent for a year and like yo like go get a job at Walmart and you know what I mean like start from I don't know man like listening to all of these Mrs. Me Too's and shit like that, bro, is just like where were the parents? I get that it's a lot of bad. I've seen it. I've had my share of women that were horrible mothers, like or that mothers that weren't ready to have children and stuff like that. I get it, but
Hmm.
like I'm just like you said, I'm horrified by the stories, and I'm just
Man,
like,
man, bro. Like I stopped watching it like after a couple of like the short videos because Vlad just cuts it up. I'm like, yo, bro, just put the whole video out. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like now he's doing a interview like with fucking 6ix9ine, and that shit is 4 hours long. And he said that he's just gonna do shorts. I mean, he's gonna do shorts till like fucking February of 2026. You
well,
know
I
what
mean,
I
if you
mean?
drop, that's how I was doing. Remember, that's how I was doing in the beginning because he gets paid for all of those views.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah,
know
I'm
what I mean?
sure. Yeah, I'm sure. But
So if you just watch it one time, You know, you want to keep them coming back because now, oh, you come back for the little shorts here. There's another interview that just dropped, or we got more shorts. So now it got you in the little motherfucking domino effect of just watching a whole bunch of his shit. It's genius, bro. That's what I'm doing now. I've just put out a whole bunch of shorts because you got to think about it like this. Who's gonna really watch 4 hours? Who has time to watch four and a
I
half
don't.
hours of an
I don't have 4 hours to give you.
Yeah, so you know the short, bro, the short is a must, bro. You know what's
Even
short?
though I'm interested, yeah. Go ahead.
You know what's short? That nigga Ja
Pause.
Rule, bro. You know what? Yeah, boss. You know what's short? The nigga Ja Rule, but the beef, yo, it should have never end. This nigga waved the white flag, my nigga. He
He should
waved
have
the
kept
white
that.
flag, bro. You don't,
He should have
yo,
kept
on
that
beef
to
like that,
himself.
bro.
He should have kept
Bro,
that
that nigga
allegedly
was
to
on
himself.
ecstasy and he was emotional, bro. You heard? That
Yeah, he
nigga
should have
said, I'm
kept that like to
sorry,
himself.
50. I'm sorry, bro. Stop buying my tickets, man. I need like, can we do a show, my nigga? Yo,
Yeah,
bro.
I don't know. Probably he's feeling a certain way because the herb is not here no more, and he's like, you know what? I'm just different right now, and I don't need to have this continue any much longer. But 50's a savage. 50 ain't squashing nothing. I mean, it's a miracle he squashed that like with fucking Fat Joe and fucking Jadakiss. You know what I mean?
Because that wasn't the real beef. Like the you know what I mean? That wasn't he was only like beefing with the niggas because they were showing love the job. You know what I mean? You was trying to
Yeah,
help my
yeah,
enemy
yeah.
stay alive, but I was trying to give this nigga a headshot. But what I'm saying is like
Yeah,
I understand that yo, we're grown, we're in a different place, we older, your man's is gone. I understand all of that, but like you said, bro, you should have kept it to yourself because the type of nigga
yeah,
that
she get
fits
it to him.
and just point blank the internet, my nigga. What you thought the internet was gonna say about that, bro?
Clown him too, man. Hey, but just for the record too, I ain't got no beef for nobody. I'm good. I love everybody. Kumbaya.
See, as God, I'm 50, nigga. We beefing till the day I die. If I make men's with you in my 20s, we can't make men's. If we fall out in my 30s, to the day I die, nigga. You heard? And I'm real disrespectful with it. You know what I mean? Like, nah, nigga.
Yeah,
I
nah, I
that's
get it. You know what I mean? But I just don't have like that energy. I don't have that energy, bro. You know what I mean? I
neither
don't
do
have
I
it.
until the niggas give it. Yo, bro, I love too hard for you to play with me, bro. Like, nah, nah,
I get it.
nigga.
I get it.
I love way too hard. I don't have to give, my nigga. So if I'm giving and you cross me, or if you don't know me, because I feel like I'm a real stand-up man, bro. I feel like I'm a stand-up gentleman. I feel like I'm good to all my friends. I feel like I show love. If I can't show you finance, I'm gonna do something for you to show you that I love you, my nigga. If you
No,
are just judging me off of that, fuck you. It's to the day, nigga. And if you know who I am genuinely, bro, and you still on some like, nah, nigga, I don't have that energy, but my nigga, I'll make some. Fuck a nigga, and I go to
I
hell, and I'm
feel
gonna bring
you.
him with me. But yeah, bro, Job, yeah, you went out bad, my nigga. You was doing halal commercials. That nigga did halal commercials, nigga. Now you apologizing, bro. That's crazy.
Uh,
All right,
but yo,
man.
man, go
Let's
ahead.
talk about it. Sports talk, bro.
Let's talk about your
Sports
bum ass
talk.
Giants, yo.
Bro, I didn't even want
Let's
to
talk
start
about
there.
your
Why you want
bum ass Giants, bro. Let's talk
to?
about how y'all lost to the Saints, bro. How y'all lose to the Saints? Where's the Jackson Dart hype now? I told ya. He's gonna come back like to earth.
But
You know what I
gave
mean?
us, you gave us this, you gave us this one. You was like, yo,
I said
multiple
Mike. I
times.
said Mike. I said Mike. might, and that's an L.
I'm very embarrassed,
And
bro.
you guys got the Eagles on Thursday, so you could write that down from fucking today. That's another L.
Yo, bro, we got the Eagles, the Broncos, and then the Eagles
Oh
again,
no, it's
bro.
over. It's over. It's over. I'm telling you. Three,
Jackson
three
Dart looked
L's.
amazing. He looked amazing, but if you ask me,
Nah, he's a rookie, bro. He's a rookie.
in the
I
beginning of
can't
the game, he scored 2 touchdowns,
I
bro.
can't
He looked
really
amazing.
judge him. No, no, no. I can't really judge him yet. You know what I'm saying? Of course, this is expected. His second start. I mean, he's gonna do some rookie type of mistakes. He held the ball for way too long, like at times. But that's like expected. But like, fucking think about it. Who's he throwing to? Who's he throwing
Nobody,
to?
man. He got one
I
target, and
I
I don't
can't.
even know his name.
Who's he throwing to? Why didn't the Giants sign like a receiver fucking somewhere? I get like the
I think
mixed
they
fucking
thought that.
signals, like fucking with the Giants. It's either you want to try to win, or you really ain't going, or you really trying to lose. You know what I'm saying? I get a lot of mixed fucking signals from the Giants, bro. Like, come on, man. So you put Jackson Dart out there, you threw him to the Wolves because he throwing to nobody. You know what I'm saying? And you expect like your team to win? Come on, it's a joke to me. But like I like Dart and I like the Scattle Voodoo or whatever his name is.
Category fire. That's my next jersey.
You know
Um,
what I mean?
yo, you remember
But it doesn't look
when?
good.
Yeah, remember when me and you first, when you was managing me and shit like that, and like rap was changing,
Yeah,
and at that time it was easy to like promote me because it was like, yo, this is the last bit of like a nigga that got bars because everybody was like kind of like transitioning into the mumble rap, like like Nas had to
yeah,
hit. It was kind of hard to like represent or defend like hip hop after like 2005. That's how I
right.
feel with the Giants, bro. It's so hard to defend these niggas now, bro. At first, it was like,
And
oh well,
and that was in the
they
game.
keep building.
And that was in the game. It's not like if the Saints just ran off with the win. I mean, you know, a lot of fucking turnovers and penalties. You're just not gonna win that way.
So
You know what I
frustrated,
mean?
bro. It's so frustrating going every week, not able to talk shit with other people. Do you know how hard it is to talk shit with being like the suckiest team that loses to the suckiest team? Like, oh my god, bro.
I know.
Bro,
Anyway,
you know what? Yeah, let's get on. Yo, you know what? Do you play fantasy football?
no, you know what? I say each year that like I'm gonna play, but I just never get around to it. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, let me tell you
But
something.
next year,
These Okay, this year, if you have fantasy football and you have like some of the best receivers and some of the best running backs and some good quarterbacks, you're fucked. You're fucked. Everybody's getting hurt, bro. Everybody's getting
Daniel
hurt.
Jones.
Oh
If
my
you
god.
got Daniel Jones in your fantasy, you that dude. Because my man's about to be a candidate for MVP and the comeback player of the year, all in the same year.
Was this not Saquon's fucking story, bro?
Yo, he's four and
Bro, let me
one,
put on
and
my glasses
he
because I'm about to start crying, bro.
and and fucking he just put up a 40 spot. He just put up a
Bro,
40
this is
spot.
every game. This is every game. This isn't just one game. This isn't just some lucky shit, bro. Every game is 30 or more, bro. Every game is
Yeah,
30 or more.
yeah, man. Look, and look, he was 20 for 29 for 212 yards and 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Easy game for him. And like if you look in the box score, he threw to each he, he threw to each of his receivers at least 3 times. So he spread, I mean,
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
uh,
This
I
is
don't know.
very, very emotional for me, bro. Like this is very fucking emotional because, bro, this is like you gotta leave New York to be great, bro.
Yeah, look
The
at
two top, yo, my bad, go ahead.
no, look at Sterling Shepard too. Like with the Buccaneers, he had a big game this past weekend too.
Yo, if you want to be
Yeah.
great, leave New York. Here's another one, and you're not gonna even like this. It's not New York Giants. Aaron
Uh huh.
fucking Rodgers.
Yeah.
Fuck the Steelers.
Fuck the Steelers.
But yo, you gotta go to New York, and it's like, yo, the blood of God goes over you, and you become invincible, bro. You get 20 years of your fucking career back for some reason. You sell your soul and leave your remains in fucking New York, bro.
Not everybody can play here. It takes a special type of person to play here. That's why whenever the city goes and fucking gravitates to any player who does well here, I mean, it's a special thing. You know what I mean? But not everybody can play here, bro. You know what I mean? But let's talk about a really good team. Let's talk about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who who once again came back. We came back and we won the game on a field goal against a pretty good Seattle Seahawks team with Sam Darnold. You know what I mean? So talk about that.
All right. So first of all, the
Talk about
Buccaneers every week piss me off because I'm waiting for them to fuck up. I'm waiting to give you that call, like, yeah, nigga. But what I will say is not just on the Buccaneers, but on every single team, on every single game. These special team niggas are different this year, bro. It's
oh my
like
god,
it's
yeah.
like the receivers are not doing their job, so the special team has to step up on all fucking cylinders, bro. So like
Mm-hmm.
the Buccaneers, their special team is phenomenal. Like they're just their defense, their offense, like it's
Mm-hmm.
just clicking right now. Like I'm not gonna lie, I did not have the Buccaneers nowhere near the anywhere contenders of doing anything. Maybe playoffs and getting knocked out, maybe the first round. That's what I have for them. But the way that they working and what do you got 4-1 right now? Yeah, bro, it's
Four
looking
one,
real
man.
promising.
To we just lost to the Eagles this year, man. But
And that's
it's
not
all
even a
right.
bad
This
loss. Like if you think about that, that's all. That's you supposed to take
Yeah,
that loss.
yeah. This week the Buccaneers play the Niners. That's gonna be like the game of the week right there. They're both 4-1, so that's gonna be a good game. How about the Browns just traded Joe Flacco to the Cincinnati Bengals?
I did not know that. I
Yeah,
did not know that,
Joe
bro.
Joe Flacco got traded cross town to the rival Cincinnati Bengals to take over for Joe Burrow
But why wouldn't
and
they
hopefully
give
put
me
some
some
life.
oil, bro? Why are you gonna give me a washed up rapper, bro? Give me me Shador. What is he
So
doing?
now, they traded Joe Flacco and a sixth rounder for a fifth rounder. So they basically just swapped like the fucking draft pick because Joe Flacco was out the box.
You probably
Anyway,
could have got more if you just traded fucking Shador.
yeah,
Do you think that was the right
yeah.
move? Do you think that was the right move on either side? Like why you couldn't trade Sanders?
I mean, nah, I think it's a win for both teams because Joe Flacco is better than whoever the Bengals got. Like fucking right now, you know what I'm saying? And Shador, he gets to move up on like the depth chart. So depending on
Bro,
how the Browns do this weekend, which the Browns have, who do the Browns play this week? They play the Steelers, and the Steelers are 3-1. You know?
okay, so just hear me out.
Yeah.
Shador goes to the Bengals. You don't
Oh
swap a
yeah.
pick, you get a pick.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
You
I'm with
get
you. Yeah.
Shador with Chase, Higgins, you get him with those, you warm him up, and you put him under the tutelage of fucking Joe Burrow.
Cause what? Cause Burrow's gonna be out what, like another month or so.
Yeah, pretty
So
much until like
I'm
what, like
guessing.
Christmas, damn near.
I'm guessing Flacco is gonna start like now, right? I mean, I doubt he's gonna sit out a week. I'm pretty sure he got traded like to be the starter. So,
Flacco was washed, bro. I can't believe they did that, bro.
well, you know what? I don't think like a lot of teams want like the whole baggage of Shador Sanders. If not, he would have definitely been on. He would have definitely been on somebody's team right now. You know,
I think they just
because
blackballed my boy, bro.
there's teams that fucking need a quarterback. You can't tell me that there's not a team that fucking needs a quarterback out here. Like the Saints need a quarterback.
Bro, but if you're gonna leave this nigga on the end of the quarterback shit, Flacco has had his game. Like,
I'm
bro,
with you.
like
I'm with you. I'm with you, bro.
I,
I'm with you.
I'm just frustrated because it's like I can understand if Flacco actually still, he has some juice in him, pause. But it's like, nigga, it's Flacco, bro. You take Flacco over Shador, like two
Well,
times in
I'm
the same fucking state? That's crazy.
I, I'm pretty sure that Russell Wilson is going to get traded too in the next week or so.
And you know what, bro? And I wanted to say this. We all know what's gonna actually save the Giants. Fucking Jameis Winston, bro. Let's be real. Like we're trying to look past this motherfucker, and I really feel like he might be like the answer, bro. No,
I think so too, because you know what? He's going to throw the ball. He's going to throw the ball. It's either going to be a pick or it's going to be a nice play. But you are guaranteed that he's going to throw the ball.
that's hilarious. But yo, you
Uh,
know what, bro? Taylor Swift haven't been coming to the game, and the Chiefs been losing. Have you noticed?
yeah, I mean, that game last night was amazing, bro. That catch that Travis Hunter made was incredible.
Bro, killing it
He
on both
he was
sides,
almost
bro.
he was oh, almost like on the same height as like his defender. You know what I'm saying? That's how high he jumped, like for that ball. You know, and Trevor Lawrence, my man he hikes the ball, he's forced to the ground, gets back up, fights the tackle, goes to the end zone, wins the game. I mean,
bro.
I told you from Jump Street, this year was gonna be the year that the Chiefs were gonna make like they way down, and I was right there. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
you did say that, and I'm gonna find a clip where I said Trevor Lawrence, and we have it on this motherfucker because I remember fucking clip like I said Trevor Lawrence is actually one of like the like a good quarterback, and you
Yeah,
was
he
like,
is.
no way.
No, no,
I
he.
said it.
I mean, you know, I, I, I needed to see like what I saw yesterday from him, like a little bit of heart. You know what I mean? And I saw it.
I
I saw it
mean,
yesterday. But
they're 4-1, bro.
let's slow down a little bit. Let. All right, this week he plays who? This week he plays the
Jacksonville
Sea,
plays.
Seattle.
Yeah, they 4-1. Hav, you gotta
No, 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 no. They and like my Ravens are 1-4. Like, bro, bro,
All right. So
I, wa- I was really gassed with Lamar Jackson. I was really gassed. I was like the Ravens got the defense, they got the offense, they got Lamar Jackson. There's no way, and they are 1-4 right now, bro. And Lamar Jackson is not even playing like fucking this week. He's sitting down.
we could
Wow.
say that this week's so pause. We could say that this week's bus is the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh, absolutely. The bust so far of the season is the Baltimore Ravens. They got one more win more than the Jets.
I think the bust of the pause. The bust of the year so far is Russell Wilson. I mean, come
Nah,
on, bro.
it's
You,
gotta be Lamar Jackson, bro. It's gotta be Lamar
well,
Jackson. Because he's that dude.
but he didn't lose his
Like he's
job.
supposed to be like that dude.
He
You know
didn't
what I
lose
mean?
his
He's
job,
supposed
and
to be
Lamar
like that, bro.
Jackson didn't have a Super Bowl ring and lose his job to a rookie. Has to be
I
the
don't know,
bust of the
man.
year. You know what? That could be a poll this week. By the way, you won that one. Prince does have the best Super Bowl performance. So, but
Told you.
which Super Bowl career do you feel is more of a bust, Lamar Jackson or Russell Wilson?
Well, Russell Wilson only has what, one chip? I don't
It
think he
was
has
supposed to
two.
be two. Let's be real.
It's
It was
supposed to be
supposed to
two.
be two. Let's call it two. That nigga has two
No,
Super
no,
Bowls.
no,
I don't
no,
give a
no,
fuck.
no. It's either you got one or you don't. You know what I mean? So
That
he
nigga was
only has
supposed to have.
one ring, and Lamar Jackson, he has the potential, but to be honest, if he doesn't do it in the next like a couple of seasons, I mean, he's just gonna go down as a good fucking quarterback that had potential.
Charles Barkley of the NFL had ass nigga. That's what he is. Charles Barkley in the face. Yeah, Lamar Jackson. Listen, the way that 3 weeks ago Henry threw his helmet. I don't know if you remember that. He threw his helmet
Yeah.
and pouted on the sideline. Listen, that little argument of who was better between Henry and Barkley is over. I don't
It's over. Come
ever,
on, listen.
never want to hear that shit again. This man is a fumble addict. All right, this nigga he cries like a bitch on the sideline and whines like a little kid, bro. As soon as I seen that, bro, that shit, yo, it hurt my heart, bro. It hurt my
Yeah,
heart, bro, to see that man
yeah.
act like that, bro.
If we would have
So
said in the beginning of the season that Daniel Jones has a better record and season and numbers than Lamar Jackson, everybody like would have laughed at us. Everybody would have laughed at us. Daniel motherfucking Jones.
Indiana Jones, bro. It's wild. What was the game of the week for you, bro?
um, let me see. Let me quickly look at this.
The Patriots
Oh my
beating the
God.
Bills is crazy
No,
work, bro.
no, no. It had to be the Cardinals and the Titans. The Cardinals were winning like 21-3 in like the third quarter, and they came back, and the Titans come back and beat them 22-21. And I'm not sure like if you saw it, but like the running back from the Cardinals, he and like the dude ran for like a 65 fucking yarder, right? And was trying to be all pretty and trying to show off, and he drops the ball right before he crosses the goal line for a touch. Oh my god. His
Bro,
coach was
suicide
on.
the whole day. You do not. What
I'm
you remember?
surprised he's still on the team.
Yo, remember when he had to get fined and everything? What did
Oh,
coach? What did the nigga from the coach said from Remember the Titans? You fumble my ball, you gonna run every single mile. To, yo, bro, what? Yo, bro, embarrassing, bro. He's a
I
meme.
mean, there was a lot of good games. I mean, the Broncos and like the Eagles was a really good game. Like the Dolphins and
Yo, bro,
Panthers was a
Bo
really
Nix
good
is a
game.
contender, bro.
Bo Nix. The Patriots and Bills was an awesome game, and the game like for last night, Chiefs and Jaguars. So it was a lot of good game, man. Yo, this is a really big, good fucking season, and there's some really good stories. And this is only week 6 that is coming up. So let's go real quick with these games. You got Thursday, Giants and the Eagles.
Come on, man. What's on Sunday, bro? Why are we even doing this?
And then you got like the Niners and Bucks. I'm gonna go with the Bucks on this.
I'm just gonna go with the Niners just because I have to. By the way, my Bucks hat will be here tomorrow. So next
If
episode,
the
I
Bucks
will
win
have my Bucks.
again, you guys gotta get a jersey too. Okay.
I'm good with the hat already, bro. Oh yeah, I got the hat to match my big run shoes and everything. So shit, I'm good
All
with it,
right.
bro. You know what I mean?
Then you got the Broncos and the Jets. I
Uh,
don't see the Jets
Bo,
doing nothing.
yeah, yeah. Bo Nix is just gonna
Um,
punch on
um,
these niggas, bro.
you got the Browns and the Steelers. As much as
Fuck
I hate to say it, the Steelers got that one. Chargers and the Dolphins. I'm going with the
Chargers.
Chargers. Patriots, Saints. I'm gonna go with the Pats. Rams, Ravens. I'm gonna go with the Rams for sure. That's a easy money. You got the Cardinals and the Colts.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna go
go with
with Daniel
Baltimore this week.
Jones.
Wait, is Lamar out next week? This week too coming up?
He's not playing.
Oh yeah,
He's
never
not
mind.
playing.
Yeah, never mind.
Then you got the Seahawks and the Jags. I'm gonna go with the Jags. I'm gonna jump on that bandwagon.
I'm gonna go with the Seahawks. I love fucking Sam Darnold.
You got the Cowboys and listen. The Cowboys are really good, bro. We sleeping on the Cowboys. I mean,
So
like their record
Michael
is
Irvin,
is 2-2 like in one. But if you really think about it, the Cowboys could be like 5-0 right now.
right?
You
So
know what I mean?
Michael Irvin said on It Is What It Is that that Dak Prescott could be MVP of this year. They laughed at him.
I I like how they play. I do. I really do. I like how they
They
play.
said that game that they just won, they just said Prescott could be is like contender for MVP. Like you just got to win these
Yeah,
games, bro. And he's amazing. He's putting up 30, 40
yeah,
points every game too.
yeah. Then you got the Titans and the Raiders. Um, I think the Titans
I'm
are
going
better
Raiders.
than what they. I think the Titans are better than what their record shows because they've been in a few of these games. They just have come up short.
Your
You got the
quarterback called
Bang.
your defense ass, bro. You're not gonna win nothing. That was an accident. That was an
That's true.
accident to win that they got, bro.
You got the Bengals and Packers. The Packers are gonna win that game for sure. Lions and Chiefs. Go with the Lions. And then you got two games on Monday night. Bills, Falcons. Go with the Bills. Then you got Bears and Commanders. I'm gonna go with the Commanders.
It seems like your parlay is gonna hit real good this week,
I,
bro. Because these
I,
games is pretty much.
yeah. So if somebody wants to know like what's gonna be like on my parlay, I'm gonna give you some easy ones. Uh, I'm picking the Eagles over the Giants. That's an easy one. Um, I'm gonna give you the Packers over the Bengals. That's a hit, and that's it. Those are the two that I'm for sure for. There's a lot
And and
of
and, and the
toss up there.
Baltimore, the
Oh yeah,
Baltimore.
and the Rams over like the Ravens. Those are my three picks for the week.
Yeah, man. I'm about to have to put the. I wish the betting shit, the ones that I want to go on, would come to Ohio, like fucking underdog and other shit. But yeah, I might have to put some money on this one. I might actually put the money that they give me and some more on some of these bets for real, bro. But yeah, man, that's all the time that we have, man. You know what I mean? Shit, bro. Like we gotta next week, we gotta be, you know what I mean, we'll be here and shit for not for the week. I think I got a concussion, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. I knocked the shit out of my head earlier, bro. I got a pity on my head right
The
now,
fuck?
bro. Yeah, man, that shit hurt like a bitch, bro. But yeah, man, I appreciate you, bro. And you know how shit goes. Rams, Eagles, Packers, parlay, money and line, bet it. That's what Storm said. But yeah, we up out of here, man. Shouts out to all the sponsors. Plug Network, y'all through Solid Creations, Podstar. Shouts out to all of y'all, man. Um, and yeah, man. Hob, let them know
Oh
where
wait,
they
wait, wait,
can.
wait. Before we go, I just want to say rest in peace to the Yankees, like for tonight,
Oh,
because like the Blue Jays are gonna sweep the shit out of y'all tonight. Tonight.
this nigga's gonna give me a nervous
So
breakdown, bro. Let me tell you something.
so if you're like a Yankee fan like right now and like if you're watching this live, just go to sleep. Don't even watch the game. Because you guys are gonna go to bed and fly out and meet the Mets up in the beach up in Cancun tomorrow. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. All right. Well, I can't wait until the Knicks play. I'm going to crush your dreams, nigga. I'm going to yo, bro. You're gonna block me because you did it with my Giants. I accept that. But now you're
Game
gonna do it with
one
my
of the
Yankees,
NBA
bro.
season. Cavs, Knicks.
All right.
Bro, like the Yankees are gonna stay home. They're getting swept tonight.
Ain't your team the Mets? You're the Mets, right?
Yeah.
You're in Cancun right now. Didn't we give you our
We
best
Cancun.
player for all of your money.
We in Cancun right now, right? And we're at the part of the beach where like we're saving a spot for you guys to join us, and you guys are gonna join us tonight.
Again,
Blue Jays,
like every other time in our
Canada,
career. Like every time in our career, we will always go further than the Mets. You could take all of our players. You could be Yankee 2.0, and you still will be in Cancun first fucking round. And when the Knicks come around this year and break your heart, nigga, I'll be here. I will be here to fucking text you. I told you so, nigga.
Knicks are winning the championship this year. Knicks are gonna win the championship this year. Trust me.
You know what's the crazy shit? The Yankees come close every year. You guys will. This last year was the closest you will ever come to ever sniffing the title, bro. So it's all good. My Yankees done
Yankees
won.
Are going home.
My Yankees done won in 2009. My motherfucking my motherfucking Giants won in 2011, and the fucking Mets won when?
Everybody that was on the Yankees on the 2009 fucking championship was on juice, bro. The niggas had a juice bar in the fucking locker room.
It doesn't matter. Everybody was on cocaine, crack cocaine in the 80s and 90s. You didn't care? You didn't care? Hey, Storm, shut up. Don't worry about the broom being out, nigga. Don't worry about none of that, nigga. We here now, bro. We here right now, nigga. The fuck? Anyways, the Yankees will win tonight because, you know, we don't care about that hating ass shit, bro. We here.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And if we not so what? It's always next year, bro.
You know, and like I get like the, you know, because like I troll, you know what I'm saying? You know, I just like to egg like you Yankee fans on because y'all think that y'all the best fans in the world. Yeah.
I mean,
anyway, you guys talk about, oh, we got 27 championships. That shit was in the 1920s and the 1930s when there was no black players, there was no Hispanic players, and there was like only 8 teams.
This is like saying that you was a fucking New England fan when Brady was playing. It's the cheat. So what? We a cheat code, bro. So what? You mad because if the Mets or the Knicks was actually doing something, bro, you would be going fucking. If you could brag like that, you would talk that shit. But you can't. So you hate on the Yankees and you hate on the Giants and shit because your team don't see championships. You got bad taste in your team, bro. You like losers, bro. You need help, my nigga.
What you mean? Like my Tampa Bay Bucks have won the division every year for the last like 5 years. What you talking about?
All right, that's great. But the only time you were able to actually do something is when you had a cheat code on you, and then after that, what happened? This is the most. We got Baker, the touchdown maker. That's what happened. We got Baker, the touchdown maker. And y'all niggas just started getting hot now. We just started. It was like, oh, okay, Buccaneers, cool. Let's go back to Florida. Nah, nigga, come on.
The Buccaneers gonna win the Super Bowl this year. Mark my words.
Y'all niggas is winning every week, beating ass, and the Giants is in the headlines more than you niggas. And y'all winning every week. Y'all not even fun to watch winning, bro.
What you talking about? We are the best team to watch in the league.
Bro, I have not watched one Buccaneer game this year.
No team even comes close to what we do.
And I have to take it,
bro.
I'm able to watch 4 games in a row. I don't watch the Bucks, bro. I swear on my mother, bro. I swear on everything I love. I've never watched a Buck game this year.
And you sit there and you watch the Giants game? Really?
And we're out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in for now. I love you, bro. I'm out of here, bro.
You too. Peace.
Sexy sounds and top music.
Bro, Loach.
Live in the building. Yo, DJ. That's how we do it.
You're in the mix.
You're in the mix with Not For The Weak Pod. Welcome to commercial-free radio.
It's not radio, dumbass.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise. On the Tron. This show will begin